Hello students, I welcome you all to this distance learning program, namely Shiksha Sanjog today. So we have a chapter entitled Tryst with Destiny. It is by our first Prime Minister of India, Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru. Today you are reading this chapter which has been given in your text, and it was nothing but a speech that Pandit Nehru delivered in the Constituent Assembly prior to the first Independence Day celebration. So, in 1947, India won her independence, and when the Indians were preparing for celebrating the first Independence Day, at the stroke of midnight hour, Mr. Nehru delivered this speech, and today we are going to read that. You see how great our forefathers were. They were just giving a lecture, they were giving just a speech, and today we are reading those speech as our lesson. So great are the forefathers, and we are proud to be Indians. You see, Swami Vivekananda, he went to Chicago. He was given only 2 minutes time to speak, and he mesmerized the foreigners. Our Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, without any weapon, he gave us the taste of freedom to all Indians. That is why we say, दे दी हमें आज़ादी बिना खड़ग बिना ढाल, साबरमती की संत ने कर दिया कमाल. Today, आमे चलाउछु देश आमरी नारे आमे नाउरी. So we have got independence. We are now enjoying the fruits of freedom, and today we are going to discuss what pains our forefathers took to achieve this independence, and what Nehru actually said in his first speech. We shall see that. So Pandit Nehru said, we made tryst with destiny, and we shall redeem our flesh, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of midnight, India awakes to life and freedom. What does it mean? So, India is a poor country. Think about her longer past. What was the situation of India then? Today we are a progressive nation. We are a developing country. Our India is a developing country. And 70 years ago, what was the condition of India? Think about that. You will understand how India awake to life and freedom. A moment comes which comes but rarely in history when we step out from the old to the new. So we are stepping from the old to the new. It means we were under the rules of the Britishers. Now we are running our country in our own hands. An age ends. With the achievement of freedom, an age ends. So under the tyrannical rule of the foreigners, you may say about the Mughal rules, you may take instance of the Britishers. Our soul was long suppressed, and today we are finding utterance. So at this time, Pandit Nehru says, we have to take the pledge of dedication. So a country can be well developed if the countrymen are dedicated workers. For Mother India, that was a crucial time, and Nehru asked all the Indians to dedicate for the great cause of our country. At the dawn of history, India started on her unending quest, and trackless centuries are filled with her striving grandeur of her success and failures. So, India has seen success and failures, but India has never forgotten her ideals. The ideals of India is the strength of India. So we end today a period of misfortune. So with the achievement of freedom, Indians have end the period of misfortune. So we are going to make our fortune. For we are striving, for we are struggling hard. So Mr. Nehru is speaking all the Indians to join hands and come forward for the development of our country. The achievement we celebrate today is but a step, an opening of opportunity, the greater triumphs and achievement that await us. So there is a saying, freedom and power brings responsibility. If we have achieved freedom and if we have got power, we have many responsibility. The responsibility rests upon this assembly, a sovereign body representing the sovereign people of India. Before the birth of freedom, we have endured all the pains of labor, and our hearts are heavy with the memory of this sorrow. So, India got independence through non-violence and peace. The Quit India movement, non-cooperation movement, all these things were done under non-violence and truth. So following the ideology of Gandhi, you also see how Nelson Mandela, a great freedom fighter of Africa, without weapons, he also achieved freedom. So know the potential of India, try to learn the potential of India. So we are not going to fight for freedom. We never fought for freedom with arms and ammunition, but we have a simple philosophy of life, that is believing and that is achieving freedom through non-violence, non-cooperation. Then many things you have read in history. So our hearts are heavy with the memory of the sorrow. But our heart is happy. Can you tell me how? The partition of India, that was a sorrowful one. Furthermore, the assassination of Gandhiji, that was also a great loss to India, a great pain. Till today we are bearing that pain in our hearts. He was such a great man. Around the world, the philosophy of Gandhi, and especially Gandhi, is revered as a saint. He is respected everywhere. His philosophy is approved by all. But we have lost him in a bestial manner. He gave us freedom. He gave us so many things. So today we are going to end a period of misfortune following the principle of Gandhi. So Mr. Nehru asked all the people to rebuild our nation, to make it a progressive one, a productive one in all spheres. This much today. We shall meet in the next class. And here I have given you an activity alternative here. So the total gist of the points, the paragraphs that we have discussed are there. You have to find out you have to choose the right alternative. In the next meeting, we shall revisit this chapter. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.